give you for an year. Suppose there is a cliff, granite, which height is 7 miles once again, breadth is 7 miles, length is 7 miles. Particular person comes with a soft cloth and rubs it off after 100 years. Another 100 years, another person comes and rubs it off. Then this process goes on. Finally, there will be a time the mountain or the cliff, granite cliff, come to the surface level of the earth. Even then, the eon will be not over. Now can you understand how an eon is? The length. Then one Buddhist monk asked, "Oh Venerable Sir, from the Buddha, how many eons have gone by now? How many eons?" Then Buddha said, "I cannot exactly say 100 eons, 1000 eons, 10,000. I would give an example. There is the river Ganges in India, river Ganges. From the onset of river Ganges to the end place, to see how many sands are there. How many sands? You can count the sands in Ganges river, but you cannot count the already gone eons. Now you can understand how long we have been in the samsara. That is why we have been, our blood coming out from our body is more than the 4 seas, because we have been in the samsara for such a long period. Now suppose from for one birth, some kind of more than this blood coming out, actually more than this coming out, no? When our head is cut, then like this way, how many times coming, how many times? For 1 year and for all the years, so far gone. So like this way. Earlier, when I first of all get to know the proportion of blood coming out of our body as an animal is more than 4 seas water, I was astonished. I thought how much of water in the well or in a river or in a tank like that. But when I got to know how many times we are born, then the problem was solved. I then understood this is the thing, because of the number of times that we are born. Now our beginning cannot be seen. We are not able to see our beginning. But in other religions, it is told that this is their first coming to this world, right? They are created by the God for the first time, and after that you either can go to heaven or the hell, and that is it. But Buddhism says it is not like that. It has started unthinkable period of time, and it will go on till we attain Nibbana. So within this period of time, very rarely we get an opportunity to be born as human beings, and very rarely we meet Buddha Sasanas. If this factor is known by Lumbini Buddhist Society devotees, they would definitely come and listen to the Dhamma, always. You understand? Unfortunately, they do not know. Not only they, but other Buddhists in the world. Not in Malaysia too. Not only in Malaysia, but even in Sri Lanka, in our country. When it comes to our country also, comparatively they come and actually listen to Dhamma, but they take from here and put it away from there and go away. Of course, here I am happy. Most probably, even though the number is less, I just think that you take into your heart, you take into your mind, and you are interested in. That is why our devotees coming to various places. Now these devotees coming from other Buddhist centers to listen to Dhamma. Oh, that is very interesting. But those are fortunate ones. Unfortunate ones, they never know, that they even do not know that they are going in this kind of sansaric life. If you talk to them, they do not know what is an year means, how many years have been gone by, how much, how rare it is to be a human being, how rare it is to meet a Buddha. They do not know. Unfortunate thing is the Buddhists do not know. You understand? It doesn't matter for other religious persons. They are in a misconception already. They are in wrong views. Can't help. So many persons in the world are in darkness. Very few will get opportunity to understand the reality. Right? Even though we meet the Buddha Sasana, very rarely that we can make use of it. Because if we don't practice, if we don't follow, if we don't understand, once again we miss it. That is how we miss for long period. You see? So once again we have got an opportunity in this world to try again, strive. Right? Whether to gain or not to gain. Now this once again time, another attempt. You have got another attempt. We don't know what is this attempt, what number. Maybe billions number. Once again, which has come front us. We can strive again to eradicate the defilements and end the samsaric life. While coming on the way, I was thinking, when can I be able to end this thing? You understand? Very difficult now living, now being, to be there, to be here. It's a very difficult thing, continue the life. If this is not there, how beautiful. Now we have to live now. Now you see. Now after today, tomorrow also I have to live. Now after this journey, I have to go back to Sri Lanka. Once again I have to live there. You see? Now you don't understand this because you might understand. As long as you don't pay much attention on this, you don't understand this. When you pay much attention, then you understand. Now you not only this life, then you have to face the next life. Now you see how suffer. So all these things can be understood because of Dhamma, because of Buddha's teaching. If the Buddhas are not born, we do not know these things. We are in the darkness. We are ignorant. Unfortunately, Buddhas are born. That is why we have to take refuge in the Buddha. That is why we have to take refuge in the Dhamma. That is why we have to take refuge in the Sangha. Why do we want refuge? Why? Why do you think refuge? Can you answer that question? We take refuge in the Buddha. Now we say, Buddham Saranam Gacchami. I go to the Buddha as my refuge. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. I go to the Dhamma as my refuge. Why is Sarana? Why is refuge? Now Sarana is refuge. Why? Why do we want? For protection. Protection from what? Protection from our evil thoughts. Because, now that is somewhat good, because we are helpless in the samsara, that is why we want refuge. We are helpless. We are helpless beings. We cannot live according to our own wish.